All right, here we go, folks. We are back. Look at this, still very active crime scene. It is Juan. Good evening, one and all. What a day. Share that you are watching. We still have Cranston police on the scene. Folks, there they are. And they are still examining over here. We're going to see what we can bring you. We still have police on the scene. Here in Cranston. Let's check. Here we are. So that's where the car was. You can see. Am I in your way? Sure. Folks, I would think that they are looking to make sure, see if there's any extra bullet fragments. Let me go around this way. Folks, good evening, everyone. Again, it is Juan. Let me just show you. You see police behind me. Hello, everyone. Here we are, folks. We are back. What a day it has been. Let me just double check. I believe our audio should be good. So we'll wait for the go-ahead. Folks, share that you are watching, but I want to show you this is still very active crime scene that you can see. And we still have, look at this, state police and Cranston police. We're going to go in on it. So there is the rock. Here's where it happened. They are, I think they're going through the dirt to see, in fact, maybe if there's any type of particles. Thank you, everybody. Audio is good. Good to hear that, folks. Thumbs up. Folks, share that you are watching. Again, it has been a very dramatic day, as you know. How about a number of things? Number one, how about thumbs up for the Cranston police? What an unbelievable job today. Whatever he was going to pull somewhere else, that guy, whatever he was going to pull, let me tell you where he wasn't going to pull it. He wasn't going to pull it in the city of Cranston. I'll tell you that much. Now, because of, and again, folks, it is just 6:33, and it is Juan. So this is where it happened. You can see them meticulously. They want to go through, and they want to make sure that they get all the evidence that is there. Thank you, Dana. Dana steps up. So, but boy, you can't say enough good things about the Cranston police, how they handled things. Let me just say. Yeah, that's right. Thank you to all my 6 viewers. I mean, that guy. Folks, it's never dull. It's never dull. So you can see them raking through. And this is where it went down. And I also want to address some members of the media who will go unnamed. But, folks, I want to, and again, folks, good evening, one and all. Here it is, the aftermath. It's Wednesday night. This is the crime scene. And this is where the vehicle was. They towed it out of here. On a busy afternoon. But the police and the state police are still on scene. I will talk to Cranston police tomorrow, but I believe as many as 6 Cranston police officers were involved with the shooting. And so they are now, through protocol, officer-involved shooting, I believe they are all on leave. So I hope that doesn't put Cranston PD Live in jeopardy for Friday night. Not trying to be selfish. Not trying to be selfish. Thank you. Good evening, all 6 of you. Share that you are watching. Who knows? Look at that. 111. Maybe we'll make it to... Folks, today was an all-timer. I hope you understand the importance of the On the Scene live stream. We demonstrated it today. And I was very, very happy with the way we left one scene. Hey, listen, you're live. We were on the other side to start off, and then we made our way over to this side. It wasn't easy to navigate. It was a very fluid scene. So here you have the investigators right here. This is where he then came in. But I just want to address that, folks. This business of members of the media questioning, was it really necessary for the police to shoot off 50 rounds or somewhere in that vicinity? And I'll answer that. Listen, the answer is you just keep firing. What, are you kidding me? That guy had already killed 2 people. And he comes out of the vehicle brandishing a handgun and points it at police. At that point, no way. No way. No, let's put it this way. And folks, again, thank you for the stars on this Wednesday. So, hi, Nancy. Folks, share that you are watching. I want to thank Team Juan, David Sammartino, and Ann, and Roberta, and Carmine. And listen, there's so many different people. I haven't even had a chance to go through everything. And thanks so many different people that have been supportive of us. And we have so many new followers now. But there's some people. I want to thank Katie. I won't give last names. Provided us with some very good intel. Now, I also want to say, I know some people are sending me a video that's online of, you can hear the rapid fire of the shots. So that's not my video, and I'm going to wait for when we get the body cam footage. I'll say that. I don't know whose video it is. So, and again, there was someone, because then traffic stopped, and it was a couple of moments before he left the car. So they were chasing him. I also, folks, thumbs up, everybody, to Providence Police. Now you can see, so this is the state police crime scene and the state police, and Cranston is still here. We're in Cranston. This is where it went down. I just want to address that. And maybe, maybe some of us, we can agree to disagree. Listen, in a situation like that, where you have someone who has just killed 2 people and he shot that young girl, the 15-year-old, and he's already killed 2, including his own mother. If in a situation like that, and then he's on the loose, fugitive on the run, and then this is right where he ran into that rock over there, right there. This business of you come on, like I can't even believe this is being discussed, or that I was there though, and it was asked, and the answer is, listen, you just keep firing. I just spoke to a police officer. It's like, you just keep firing. What, are you crazy? The guy is, who knows how many weapons he has. He is totally unhinged, and that's the answer right there. That is the answer. So, yes, 100%. 100%. So now who knows that, now there are parts of, just so everyone understands, and I know there's people late to the game, and you've been busy and working, but as I asked at the press briefing, started the night before, it started last night at midnight. Johnston police were called to that neighborhood, into the house, of a report of a peeping Tom. And now I don't have this, it's not my reporting, but Channel 12, Tim White is reporting that, and I'm going off his reporting. So I've been trying to communicate. Killing tied to man peeking in neighbor's home. So now, according to Channel 12, when they went to the house, okay, so I asked, the call came from 2 Legion Court, the 15-year-old girl. A neighbor dispute, multiple days, peering into the neighbor's window earlier in the week. They were called out Tuesday night, but here's the part. He didn't answer the door. Johnston Police Chief initially declined whether previous contact, but later confirmed they were there around midnight Tuesday. That was because of my question. Again, I don't want to second guess. On Wednesday, one neighbor said they heard a loud bang 7:30 for seeing Harrison leave his home, and then neighbors came into the neighborhood. So they got the 911 calls. Now again, I will go back and thank many of you. Folks, you can still see this is state police on the scene, and they are investigating as they have to, right? It is an officer-involved shooting. Haven't had one in a while. But that is a matter that we're going to have to wait to hear from Johnston Police on. Okay, so there's a problem in the neighborhood, and this guy is peering in the window at the 15-year-old. And so what? We're not, again, not trying to Monday morning quarterback, not trying to do that. Let me show you again. Many of you know we were the first ones. There he is. There's the goon. But this guy is peering in the window and won't open the door. And then I'm told that this morning, when that girl and her father, I believe, or a family member came out, he was standing outside waiting for them to come out this morning. Daughter came out first, asked whether her father was, and the garage door opened, the father was coming out, shot him 4 times, turned to the daughter and said, "Your turn." Boy, that is tough. And I know people are sending me some of the same video. I've seen it that people are posting, but it's not my video, and I don't like someone else's content. So now here's Cranston leaving. So they may be, we have police over here. They may have wrapped up. I may go back on the other side, but this is the scene where it all took place, folks, right here. So now, so keep in mind, he flees the street. He's killed. Now, we don't know when, by the way. We don't know when he killed the mother. That's not known. I haven't heard that, and I don't think we're going to know that for a little while. I'm not saying it's the most pressing part of this, but did he kill the mother last night when the police were there? Or did he kill the mother this morning after he shot the neighbor? Unknown. We don't know that. I'm going to just come back up to the other side. He then leaves and goes to St. Anne's Cemetery in Cranston. I also want to mention, folks, and I'm going to, listen, the off-duty dispatcher, who I won't identify, but the off-duty police dispatcher that recognized the car from the bolo, he absolutely, I mean, that is a real heads-up move. And that was tremendous that he picked it out. And now I also want to remind people that here you have, again, folks, this is where we're at. This is where it finally came down. I know there's been a lot of things at the neighborhood, at the house, but we were there earlier. But this is in Cranston. And then, now, a couple things. Number one, Johnston police are at the door. I want you to just think of this scenario. It's very possible that this goon was behind the door with a loaded weapon. Possible. We don't know. Possible. So what are they supposed to do? They call the police. They call the Johnston police. And then, now, here's what we don't know. Is it possible, did he maybe leave? Again, I'm going to go off Channel 12. They claim, I'll give them credit, Channel 12 reporting is that last night when the Johnston police went there, no one answered the door. So now that is something that is going to have to be answered. some kind of a problem in the neighborhood, and we'll see exactly how that is going to map out. So now I also want to clear up. So there's 3 dead because he's one of them. So he killed 2 adults and then injured the teenager. I think it is a little confusing because they're saying 2 dead. It was the Cranston police that then shot and killed him right here in Cranston, right over there, right where you see that Cranston police car, and then right where those rocks are, right in there. So the police, they get called to Simmons Avenue. He was killed by the Cranston police after he lost control of his car and crashed. He pointed a handgun at them. James Harrison fatally shot an adult at his residence, we believe it's his mother, and shot and killed a second adult next door. 15-year-old was hurt, non-life-threatening. I feel terrible for them. Now, I'm looking at Channel 10 does not have anything. He was initially spotted at St. Anne's Cemetery, which I've said, and then that started the pursuit with Cranston police. Domestic neighborhood problem. Yeah, he was a goon, peering and stalking a 15-year-old girl who was very lucky to be alive, but it sounds like he took the life of a member of her family, which is horrible. So, now folks, again, for those that are just tuning in, I have so many messages I want to thank everyone to go through. It was eventful being at the scene on the street. You can still see them investigating. We haven't had this type of shooting. The last time this many rounds was discharged, you go back to Branch Avenue of last February, last year, when the guy off Branch Avenue got into a gun battle with the Providence police. So, and I know there's some talk, I don't know. We don't know how many times he was shot. There were a lot of bullet holes in it, in the vehicle. But, and what triggered this guy to go off in this manner. But that's going to be part of it. Several things to take away from this. Right now, it is 6:48. Several things. Now, by the way, tonight, we're not doing the Riding Around with Mark. And folks, I'm going to talk to Cranston Police tomorrow, but I think we're on. We're supposed to do Cranston PD Live Friday night. This has just not been the day that I could confirm with them. You saw them, and I also want to commend Mayor Hopkins was right at the scene. He was here most of the day. Chief Winquist. Now, here's what you need to know is because this is being investigated by the Attorney General's office, because of that, they're all going to be very, very tight-lipped about it. So it's an officer-involved shooting, and it sounds like the Cranston police. I believe, I'm pretty sure I'll double-check, but I think Channel 12 was reporting that there were 6 officers from Cranston involved in the shooting. Now, they may be wrapping up, and if they're wrapping up, I think this means we could go over to the scene. Folks, will be first one on the scene, live stream, right where it happened, although I just want to see where these investigators are. Can't believe. Folks, again, the point I want to make is a couple things. Now, number one, last night, we don't know what happened with Johnston Police. All right, now it looks like state police are leaving. We're going to creep a little bit closer. This area, I don't think, is still active. Could be. We'll go over to it. But very possible Johnston Police are knocking at the door, and he is standing behind the door with a gun. Possible. Officer could have been shot. I think they're going to have to investigate in Johnston what exactly transpired the past few days. I was the one that asked the question at the press briefing about Johnston police were at that house last night at midnight. And Channel 12 is reporting that he did not answer the door when Johnston police went to the door. Now, again, though, we don't know if anyone answered or the mother answered. All right, so it looks like everybody's leaving. So we're going to go over. So, folks, we'll be, all right, we're the first one here. Now that it's open, this is where it took place. You can see some of the bullet holes in the rocks. I don't know what that board is, or pipe board. So here is where it all took place earlier. Right here. Maybe that was already there. I think they got all the shell casings, I would imagine. You also, this backs up to a business right here. So you can see the marks right there. And then where I really want you to see is right over here. So his car, folks, share that you are watching. Maybe you can type in someone's name. It should notify them that we are live. His car came up and then crashed into that, and you can see the tire tracks right there. Was it a 911 call? I'm not sure what that means. 911 call to Johnston police. That part I don't know. Could have been. Not sure what that is. Here's the scene. I think that fence might have been like that. So he came bounding up here. You can see the tire tracks right there, where then he jumped the curb, somehow came in, lost control, and crashed right into that rock. So you can see there's some bullet marks right there. So this is where it came down. That's interesting. That branch is broken off. I don't know what it has to do with that. And I don't know if that's part of his vehicle. Looks like part of a vehicle. Right? Definitely does. I don't see any shell casings in the ground. Now, the state police you just saw, they were out here with the metal detector to check. So then he crashes into that rock with his vehicle. I'm going to show you right now what it looked like earlier. And we were the first ones, I think, that had that. So we do have a photo of that I want to show you. Right here. So this was the scene earlier. See how his car is that way, facing out, and then right here, that's that in the photo. So that's what it looked like earlier today, just like that. That's what it looked like right there. And you see the 1, 2, 3 police Cranston police cars right in that scene, and you can also see how his car was shot up. So now this photo was right over this fence that is right over there. So, yeah, okay. From there. So you can see it just like that. And then you can see how it maps out like that, and he slammed into the rock. And again, back like that. Fantastic job by Cranston police. There he is. That's who they were dealing with. Killed 2, including his own mother, and then died in a gun battle with Cranston police. Really remarkable. But great job by Cranston police. Folks, a very dramatic day. Again, we have the videos posted. Minor technical problems. But, you know, by and large, happy with it. All right, so folks, this is the scene now. It is completely clear. again, I want to thank everybody that was watching today, all the coverage. You know, we talk about, can we just bring it back on me? Yep. We talk about first one on the scene live stream, and I think so many of you now understand, you know, it's really a matter of you got to be ready, you got to be prepared, and ready to go live. That's why so many of you, you know, I hear from all these different people, you know, how do I subscribe? It's right here in the comments. How do I find out when you're going to do that? It's right there. Thank you to everyone that's been doing that. We're also, by the way, hearing from all these people that have put offensive comments in the past. And then as a result of that, yes. And also, I want to thank all 6 of you. I mean, that was absurd earlier. That guy. Now, we'll cut up in that video. That video was tailor-made for TikTok and a reel on Facebook. That was, I don't know what to make of that. I don't even have time to think of it. We have too many other tape we're going to go through. But, folks, this is, again, we have some other things we're going to follow up on. I have a lot of editing to go through. I want to thank everyone that sent anything. Again, this is the scene now. It is finally cleared. Great job by Cranston Police. Phenomenal. We'll know tomorrow. I mean, we're planning on Cranston PD Live on Friday night. That's the plan. If it changes for whatever reason, I'll let you know. But otherwise, for now, we're going to sign off from Cranston after what has been a very, very dramatic day with the Cranston police and shooting the suspect who had killed 2 and then pointed the gun at the Cranston police. So, folks, now, if there's other news tonight, it's got to be significant. I'm not saying we won't be out, but if there's other news tonight, we'll bring it to you. You have been watching Juan on the scene live stream and last one on the scene. Oh, there's the police. I don't know if he's coming back. All right, folks, good night. We send you from Cranston.